can get something for him. Now,
are you saying Horachuk didn't get the most out of him?
Thorny Lindsay. I mean...
Is that what you're saying?
Peter Horachuk.
Clearly he had a bad season, but I mean...
I think the whole chatter of, this contract's terrible and he's not that good. I mean, he's been an unbelievable scorer in this league. He had a bad year, 25 goals last year, 151 goals in 5 years. People will trade for that contract. Yeah, they really will. It's $8 million for one of the top scorers in the game. Now, are there questions about how much he gives a crap and how much his conditioning, what type of guy he is in the locker room? I think
defensive skills.
Who cares about Phil Kessel's defense?
I do. Babcock will.
Well, but
like everybody plays defense under Babcock. Everybody.
But don't you want to see him under Babcock for a season? See what he can do?
I mean,
aren't you interested? Isn't that worth? Is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to Phil Kessel playing under Mike Babcock?
To me, I'd be curious to see how he plays under him. But what's the deal? Right now, you got an asset in his prime. If the Leafs are ready to win, when are they ready to win? In 3 years, Kessel might be coming out of his prime then. I think he probably gets dealt in the next year. But yeah, I'd like to see.
I think he gets dealt this summer.
I wonder. I think.
If their goal is, and Mark Hunter said something very interesting on the weekend. He said we're 3 to 5 years away, and
anything could happen in NHL's draft this year's NHL draft movement. Who knows what the Maple Leafs might do now, since they have Babcock in as a head coach, because you look at the head coaches that he knew before Babcock, like you got the Ron Carlos or Ron Wilson to Peter Horachuk. Well, Peter Horachuk, like I see, he didn't do a squat in this year's with the Maple Leafs he was coaching. He was just bound to clean up the mess. If Carlism, he was probably one of the best coaches that Toronto has ever had. He's won a Stanley Cup. Ron Wilson, kind of Peter Horachuk, but now I've been saying this that most of the people in Toronto have been saying this. Why when they had Matt Babcock in as head coach a long time ago? He's a Canadian guy. Why was he coaching an American team? But now that he's home, he's coaching this year's Toronto Maple Leafs this upcoming years.
Dubas. Another side note which plays into this, Kyle Dubas said, hey, we're willing to even shop the 4th pick. We want as many high round draft picks as we can get. This is what the goal is. The goal is they're saying if there's so many, they're so comfortable with the 4 through 6, they trade down, not up. They trade down. No, who knows? I didn't ask. Well, that's the thing. No, it's not trying, George.
And that's what it is, though, that you wanted to get one of these guys, and clearly I think they like Dylan Searle in the post. I think they know they're not getting Dylan Searle.
Well, they're saying
to Arizona.
Yeah, they're saying Hannafin's actually, his trade value is actually dropping. Eichel apparently not dropping by much, but he's moving up. This Ivan Provorov guy's moved up for the Brandon Wheat Kings. You never know if Strome's even going to make it out of the three. Eichel was unbelievable in the combine. Yeah. Krause really impressed people in the combine as well, so you never know. We'll find out what happens, I guess, on the 26/27.
That's close.
Yeah. I think the combine's a bit of a, a guy can't.
Maryland Lemieux couldn't bench press 150 pounds.
Who cares? How does he play on the ice?
That's not right.
What was Wayne Gretzky's bench like back in the day?
Don't know. Don't care. 6 didn't matter.
Yeah. The bar. It was just the bar for 2.
Yeah, he did. That was his max rep.
45.
6:51. The Pan Am games are coming to anyway. We'll suss that out a little later on. Maybe ask Mike Johnson after 6 o'clock when he joins 6:15. But right now it is time for 7:15 probably.
Hey, the TTC too. TTC is busted.
Yeah, no, there's no TTC. No word of a lie on this really rainy day. Breaking news: all TTC subway lines and FSRT suspended due to communication issues. Happy Monday.
Raining out. Nice.
Monday. Yeah, as you walk to work now in the rain. The time for your Pan Am Games preview, everybody.
Team Montel and Company's Pan Am Games preview.